What's going on, you guys? God damn, it's been a minute. Yeah, I notice how every time I say that I'm going to be more consistent and really start cranking these videos out, I end up taking 2 months off. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's either I'm not motivated to record anything or I'm just super busy and can't find the time, but it's whatever, man. And I got to check last night and I was like, wow, I'm 54 albums behind in terms of stuff that I've gotten in that I've been wanting to show and I haven't got to it yet. Fuck. But anyway, I'm really excited to talk about this particular haul. This is all some kick-ass black metal tapes sent to me from Eli from Dark Hymns from the Cold North. Awesome channel, awesome dude. I talk about him all the time. People probably think I'm gay for him, but it's whatever. Maybe a little. But yeah, like I've said, he's started up his tape distro, and he's just got, god damn, there's so much stuff on there, so much underground black metal. I mean, I'm sitting there scanning through everything he has. I'm like, wow, I don't even know the majority of this stuff. It's all, I don't want to say it's all underground black metal. It's all black metal, but it's a lot of it's just some super underground stuff that a lot of it I've been looking for, and the overwhelming majority of it, I'm like, I don't know what that is. So it's been really fun kind of going through and checking out a lot of this stuff, and finally got around to ordering some stuff from him. And if you want to do that too, I'll leave links in the description like always for everything on here, and you can go get some too because he needs the business, goddammit. Yeah, I think that's all I had to say, so we'll go ahead and start looking at them. Listening to Magic Circle, Departed Souls, their brand new album from this year, and yet another one I haven't shown yet. There is going to be a proper review hopefully soon, so be on the lookout for that. I'll get to it, I promise. So he sent me, I ordered 5 tapes from him, and he was cool enough to send me 6 altogether, so he sent me a free one. And so here's the stack. Really stoked on this stuff. And he was also cool enough to send me this fucking kick-ass Graveworm patch. And I was actually going to sew this on one of my jackets when this first came in. I was like, yeah, we need to show that off first because it's just too awesome not to. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a peep at some of this. Okay, let me organize for I recorded this a minute ago and I was dropping everything left and right. So the first one I have is a band that, and there's a couple of these in here of stuff that I've listened to off and on throughout the years, but never really got around to picking up a lot of their stuff or picking up anything in general, really. I just, you get bombarded with so many bands. There's all this crap coming at you at one time, and it's just kind of hard to, especially if you don't have a lot of money to, you got to pick and choose your battles sometimes, so. But yeah, anyway, really stoked to have this shit in my collection finally. This is Maniac Butcher-Barbarians. I believe it's their debut full length, and some amazing Czech black metal. One of my favorite bands, rapidly becoming one of my favorite black metal bands ever. I don't want to say it's Immortal worship, but it's very reminiscent of Immortal. Very similar, very fast-paced, very chugging, very hyper, quick riffs. I mean, it's just non-fucking stop, start to finish. Yeah, you can see my stuttering is back, of course. The rare times they actually use a little bit of mid-tempo stuff, it's kind of like a little bit of a Hellhammer vibe in there. I mean, just some kind of really thick groove going on there, but it doesn't really last very long. I mean, it's pretty much non-stop blasting start to finish. Kick-ass stuff, man. Like, I love the hollow vocals on this. Very cavernous, very evil, creepy sounding. This is another thing, too. I don't want to give you the wrong idea, like I'm saying this is just Immortal worship, because it's not. I mean, they definitely have their own vibe, but when you look at the cover of this album and some of their other covers, it's like, how can you not make that distinction or make that connection? I mean, look at this. I know it's kind of hard to see on my camera, but it's cheesy as fuck. Look at this sword. It's not even straight, man. These dudes are not even on those fucking horses. They superimposed all this shit, and it's fucking awesome. This is like a picture of some horses running through the woods, and they were like, well, let's just put ourselves on it. If you really look close, and you might need to go online to check it out, but I mean, if you look really close, it's faker than a motherfucker. And that's instantly what I think of when I think of, yeah, you can't not think of Immortal. And I think these dudes outclass them, for damn sure. So it comes in the, like, absolutely weirdest J card I've ever fucking seen. I mean, if you look at this shit. I've never seen anything like this, and I was actually around when tapes were the main thing, like before CDs. This one's just a plain black shell, nothing to look at there. And it's got a lot of flyers and Jesus crucifixions and all kinds of shit. Other than that, pretty straightforward. Try to give you a good look. So I'm pretty sure this is an original copy of this album, and it comes out on Pussy God Records. I mean, god damn, what an awesome fucking name for a record label. And yeah, you can see right here. You can't go wrong there, man. But yeah, I mean, really kick-ass band. I'm really stoked to finally have something from these guys, and there's definitely going to be more in the collection coming up at some point. As soon as I get some money, some dough, some scratch, some bones, some simoleons, all that kind of shit. Maniac Butcher, kick ass. Alright, so the next one we have is a band that I'm sure everyone's well aware of. And like I said, he's got a lot of underground stuff I didn't really know nothing about, but for at least this time I was just like, I'm just going to get some stuff that I'm somewhat familiar with and stuff I've been looking for, and then we'll kind of come back later for the stuff I've never even heard of. But this is Slaughtbbath with, I'm trying to remember the name of this, the Unholy Wrath of the Sacriligious Reprisal. Yes. I believe it's their second demo ever. Amazing Chilean black metal, very reminiscent of Sarcophago. Well, yeah, Sarcophago, like a meaner, more aggressive Sarcophago. Probably more like Sacriligious or something like that. I mean, you guys have heard Slaughtbbath, I'm fucking sure. Another one of the bands that I don't have much from. I've got that split with a Grave Desecrator, and that's all I own from Slaughtbbath, so this was really awesome to get this in. What I love about this, it's very primitive sounding, both in the recording and the musical, just the sound of the instruments altogether, but you know, a lot of demos have just an overwhelming amount of noise, and it's like you have all the music, but there's kind of like a wall of noise in front of it, so it's, I mean, depending on your taste, I mean, some people like it, some people don't. I could go either way, really, just depending on how bad it is. But this was a very, very well done demo. I mean, everything's really clear, but it doesn't, you know, lose the abrasion. You know, it doesn't lose that evil sound, that raw sound to it, and it's just pretty kick-ass shit, man. It's really, really well done. Just some sick, evil black metal. And it's just another blank shell. So here's the cover art. Try to give you a close-up. So this whole J card folds out into a crucifix, so I'm going to try to do it. Damn it. This is going to be difficult to show on camera. I'll try my best, though. Come on, you son of a bitch. Alright, anyway, there you go. I mean, you at least get the general idea. There's fucking Jesus hanging out. And you've got some pretty detailed artwork in here. I think this was originally released independently, at least the CD version was, but the tape version is, I can't remember what year this tape version came out, but it's on Eternal Warfare Productions, and it might have even been the same year that the CD was released. I don't remember, man. Somebody's going to have to check that up on me, because I just don't recall. But anyway, we all know Slaughtbbath by now. I mean, you all know what they sound like, I would imagine, so don't really need to say too much more about that, but go check them out if you haven't. Alright, this is another one of those bands that it was like, why have I not paid more attention to them? I mean, it's just an amazing project. It's, I don't know, another one that's becoming one of my favorite black metal bands, projects, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to say of all time, but I mean, I'm really, really loving this shit. Between this one and one I'm going to show you at the end are my favorites of the entire haul. This is Svartfell. I'm trying to say it right without saying Fartfell. This is Beyond the Realms of Death, their 2003 very first demo, which I believe also was released independently, but this is the Drakkar reissue from 2007, I believe. I think this is limited to like 1,000 copies or something. Really, really well done also. I mean, it's, the vibe I get from this is something like maybe the gas chamber part on the Satanic Warmaster compilation, Black Metal Commando. That's pretty much the vibe I get. I mean, this is a little bit more fast, slightly more aggressive, but I mean, it's basically the same type of style that you're going to hear on this. So if you've heard that, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Just really, really well done, man. Again, another perfect recording. I don't know, I just really love the way this sounds. This is going to be hard to explain, but it's like, Okay, it's raw in the sense that all the notes seem to run together and sound like one big long note of noise. It's really hard to describe. Okay, like everything sounds fine with just the guitar, but when the bass and drums and vocals come in, it's just all kind of blends together, which sounds like it sounds like shit, but it really comes across very well. Very eerie, very creepy vibe. I mean, I just love the way this came out. Another pretty well done demo. I mean, it's a goddamn demo, so you can't really say too much about it production wise, but I mean, for me it's perfect production, perfect recording, just an absolutely stellar performance. I guess the best way I could describe it is like a deranged racket. I mean, that's pretty much the best way I can put it into perspective for you. Listen to Satan's Realm. I mean, if you've heard that song, you'll get the idea. So again, another just plain black shell, and for once we have a simple J card, so that's all there is to that. Which sometimes simple is better, but I like these elaborate ones. Makes it a little more fun to look at it. The tapes are typically boring in terms of their packaging and presentation. That's what I was trying to say. So don't be an idiot like me if you haven't listened to Svartfell. Definitely go check them out. This is some amazing shit. Kick ass French black metal. Yeah, French. Another one everyone's heard at one point or another. I believe this is the very last recording they ever did before they officially split up. Excuse me. This is Hate Forest with Resistance. I believe this came out in 2004. Yeah, this is their final EP and final release before they split up. They would go on to release several comps and some other stuff that after they had officially split up. But I mean, as far as I'm aware, this is the very last thing they recorded when they were still together as a band. Actually, they might have split up before this. I know, as far as my information tells me, Roman was the only one playing on this album, and aren't they like typically a 2-man or 3-man band? I don't recall. I really don't. But yeah, what makes this one even more special and even more kick-ass to me is the fact that Roman did all this himself. I love the dual vocals. The musicianship is superb. Amazing stuff. Really, really aggressive, but really ambient at the same time. If you haven't heard Hate Forest, I mean, if you've heard Droog, take Droog and maybe combine it with something like Death Fortress, maybe? Something kind of like that. I mean, that's basically the vibe I get. So yeah, there you go there. Yeah, man, really solid material. It's just kind of unfortunate this is the last thing they put out. Officially, anyway. So I know Roman's going on to play in, or do vocals for Blood of Kingu. And I think he's still with Droog. Or did Droog split up? God damn, I've been up since 3:45 this morning, so I'm sorry. Really having a brain fart today. So this is probably the least, or the most elaborate J card we have. We just have a sticker. Or not J card, but tape shell. So yeah, the J card is very elaborate though. Whoa, songs and darkness. But yeah, this one's hand numbered to 320 copies, and I've got, I think, 127. Kind of looks like a 4, but I don't see how that would be possible if it's limited to 320. But yeah, man, again, Roman does a really good job on this, and he's had himself a pretty damn good career, in my opinion. Between Blood of Kingu, this, and fucking Droog, and I think he's been in a few fucking bands, but amazing black metal. I don't know, there's just something about something in the water in the Ukraine that just makes this even more amazing, I guess. Last two, another band that everyone is fucking familiar with, and it's just one that I was collecting quite a bit of their stuff there for a while, and it just kind of dropped off, but I figured it's time to get back into it. This is Drown in the Light with their third full length, I believe so, through the Noose of Existence, their 2007 release on Winterreich Productions. I don't know why I say band, it's just one dude. Though Asgore, he's got people with him. This one's limited also, I think, to 333, something like that. If for whatever reason you haven't heard Drown in the Light, at least on this one, I mean, Asgore does a really good job of combining influences and to making it not sound fucking ridiculous, but it just comes across very, very smoothly and lots of flow, really good balance. I mean, it's just done really well, executed amazingly well. I mean, you've got stuff like Vlad Tepes or Sargeist, but I mean, you still have like the supreme atmosphere of something like you'd hear in a Disaster record. I mean, it's just all kinds of shit coming together. I mean, it's beautiful and it's dark and it's melancholic and it's hateful and evil, and I mean, there's just so much going into this. Just very hateful, very sad. I mean, and like I was saying, I mean, you think this would kind of run off the rails and fall apart, but I mean, it's just done so well. I mean, the songwriting is fucking amazing. And, I mean, you all know Drown in the Light, so need I say more? And another plain shell. I believe this J card folds out into a poster. I'll just kind of show you the inside first. I've got to start definitely being more consistent just for the fact that I'm just rusty as hell and I can't fucking speak halfway worth a damn. There's that side. And I got it upside down. Or whatever. I don't remember which side I had up. And here's the poster. It would have been cool if this kind of came with it and the J card was just kind of a plain thing all by itself. But anyway, in a world of just one brilliant piece of work from Drown in the Light, you know, I mean, it's just a sea of great Drown in the Light releases. This is yet another one that's fucking superb. I mean, I cannot tell you, and I mean, goddamn, he's released, what, probably close to 100 releases by now. I mean, I've not heard a bad one yet, so awesome fucking stuff. And the last one we got, and I don't remember if I said at the beginning of this or what, but Eli sent this one for free, and I know we had talked about it a couple times. I don't remember him saying he was going to put it in there, but he just did, and I'm really, really thankful, because between this and Svartfell, this one's probably is my fucking favorite of the entire thing. Some kick-ass Greek black metal. This is Sad, with A Curse in Disguise, their 2007 release on Regimental Records. I believe this is their second overall full length, if I remember correctly. And the cassette version's on Inner Voice. There you go. I believe it. I can't remember when it was released. It might have been the same year again. I don't recall. And I think this is limited to, I thought this one said for sure 250 copies. Whatever. And yet another fucking plain black shell. For me, the style is very reminiscent of something like Judas Iscariot or Sarkrista, whatever. Just a very, very heavy-hitting album. Very grim, very ominous. Just a straight-up impending doom feeling, pretty much. Superb atmosphere. Really gloomy riffs, oppressive lyrics. I really don't want to say it's like depressive suicidal black metal, but it still really captures that feeling of just hopelessness and just overbearing, just a very foreboding fucking release. Kick-ass album. And like I said, probably my favorite of the entire haul. I mean, I cannot get enough of listening to this one. This one's probably my favorite, and it's definitely been played the most for sure. And Eli, you're the fucking man for sending this one, because I would have never even thought to pick this one up. I had never heard this one. If I had, it was just kind of stumbled across it on YouTube or something one day, but yeah, kick-ass stuff. So, that is it. There will definitely be more orders coming Eli's way, and I strongly recommend you all, at the very least, to just go check out his page. I'm trying to figure out how he's doing this. So, he had me look at the page and then email him everything I wanted. I think that's what we did. Something like that. I will get in touch with him. All the information should be down below and ready to go there for you. So if you want to go check some stuff out, please do so. He's getting in new stuff all the time, or at least he was. And as far as I know, this is all he's ever going to have of some of these releases. So I mean, you're going to have to go get them before that shit's gone, because once it's gone, I don't know that he's even going to get any of this back in. So yeah, I believe that's all I had. I've got a huge fucking vinyl update to do, and then we're going to start cranking out some CDs for the most part. I've got some more of those classic metal videos. I mean, pretty much between that and some updates, and then we'll get back to the vinyl collection and start running through all that. So thank you guys so very much for checking the video out. Definitely go sing Eli's praises and go check out his page. I mean, amazing stuff. Dead But Dreaming Black Metal Distro. Sorry, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Go check out his page. See you in the next one. Biatch!